right, the man that's responsible for making sure that everything runs as smooth as possible, Mr. Manager Martin. Welcome to KGAB Mornings.
Hey, it's awesome to be with you guys today. It's wonderful having you. It's great.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about your story with Taco John's.
My personal story. Okay. I actually started from the bottom. Started off as a team member about 8 years ago. Worked my way up to the top. And Taco John's has just been a great company that you can grow with. And even here at the general manager level, I'm still not done yet. I still have the opportunity to move into the corporate aspect of it. So I got nothing but great things to say about Taco John's. They've been really big to me.
So you said you have that next step. So is that next step CEO?
Maybe one day. We got some work to do though, but shooting high is always what you want to do.
That's right. Well, somebody said if you're shooting for the moon or aim for the moon, if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. And I'm amongst the star right here, Manager Martin here at Taco John's. I want to tell you, Martin, you run a really great store here. You've been so good to us, but not only to us. I've been watching the customers as they come in. They might come in looking all moody, but they walk out, feeling like, hey, I've been taken care of. Your lady behind the calendar is calling them by name. Hey, George, have a great day. Have a great morning. We'll see you tomorrow. Looks like you have a pretty faithful customer base here.
And we definitely try. If you look over there on the wall, we got the promise up there, and it's all about the guest. We are here for the guest. And part of why I love my job so much is because, like you said, we can take some of those people coming in this round and turn it upside down. It's great service and some great food.
It sounds like you're a real customer service guy, and again, I've seen that here. But also, you have the opportunity, Martin, in the position that you're in, to be able to instill that in brand new employees who've been around. You're kind of the leader of all things when it comes to Taco John's.
That's true, and you always have to lead from the front, and you want to lead by example. And when your people see you out there, working hard and being great with the guests, and that motivates them, and that says, hey, this is a great environment for us to really take care of guests and go to that next level. And they take a lot of pride in what they do.
Well, you can certainly see that, if somebody's doing auto body or something like that, they take a lot of pride. I think what happens in fast food a lot of times, Martin, is people get into this thing like it's just fast food, it's just burritos. One can have the attitude of that, or they can say, hey, look, we're making burritos. Somebody down the road's making burritos, and somebody over there's making burritos. Now, we can either approach this as we're just making breakfast burritos, or we can give them the best breakfast burrito experience that they've ever had, and that can happen right here at Taco John's on Yellowstone.
That's right. And breakfast is a big part of our business here. It's kind of like the bread and butter of our days. It gets everybody ready to go so that, come lunchtime, we're ready to serve great lunch. And I just want to let everybody out there know, if you haven't tried any of our breakfast burritos grill, you need to, because they are absolutely amazing.
What are some of the events? Do you do any events here locally at the store? I know Taco John's is locally owned and operated. They do a lot of great stuff in town. What are some of the ideas that you have that you do here locally, like any specials, any fun things that you have in mind?
Well, this past December, we worked with Grace for Two Brothers. We had the kickoff party here for their foundation as part of our yearly Nachos Navidad. And that was great having those folks in here. The year before that, we did the Big Brothers Big Sisters here for the same thing, our Nachos Navidad. And we always try to reach out to the community and do our part, because the community is always here to help us out. And it's always a big part of what we want to do to give back to that community.
That's great. I think what would be really cool is if you got Jose Luisiano or whatever his name was, sings Feliz Navidad to help you with your Taco Navidad. What do you think of that for a marketing idea?
That would be quite good. And I think actually we may have had something similar to that before. And it's really great. It's just a great time of year, and people are very giving.
Anything happening since we're coming into spring break, Frontier Days, summer, anything cool that maybe we can expect here at Taco John's on Yellowstone?
Well, we're always gearing up for Frontier Days and ready to go for that. That's always a great time. And we are actually preparing to get ready to roll out our new Flaming Hot Cheeto Burrito. So I know, the other guys out there kind of have something similar, and, we're like, we can't just stand down and let them take all the glory. So we got Chester Cheeto on our team, and we're gonna have a flaming hot Cheeto burrito, and that's gonna be coming out this next coming month in April.
Maybe you could have a flaming hot Chester Cheeto mascot outside.
That would be great. I personally wouldn't volunteer, not during, not when it's warm, but we can get somebody out there that.
Well,
can
they've
out.
got technology. They can put air conditioning units in there, stuff like that.
That's right.
All right, this is Manager Martin. He is the manager making things roll here at Taco John's on Yellowstone. I'm telling you, folks, come on in here, stop by. As a matter of fact, we got a guy walking in right now. He's looking all excited about getting his breakfast burrito. And it looks like he was here earlier, Manager Martin. You know why? Because he's bringing his cup in to get a refill.
That's right. That's Josh. He's here every day. He's one of our most loyal guests right there.
Josh, come over here. Josh with Grease Monkey is here on KGAB Mornings. Josh, before we get ready to close out here, I want your personal testimony on this place. Is Martin everything he cracks up to be?
Oh, he does a good job here. He works with the customers all the time. If the customers have a concern, he takes care of it right away for them.
What about the food? It's good, isn't it?
Oh, the food's amazing. They do a great job with whatever I order. They do a great job with it.
And it looks like you're a give me another refill guy.
Yep.
What are you drinking today?
Mountain Dew.
All right, Mountain Dew. That's Josh from next door. Folks, that's a personal testimony of the great service that you can get here at Taco John's, the fresh taste of West Max, right here on Yellowstone. Manager Martin, in all seriousness, you are doing a fabulous job here, sir. I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful morning. It's been great having you here in the restaurant.
All right, that's Manager Martin, soon to be CEO one day of Taco John's here on Yellowstone. You're listening to Gary Freeman on KGAB Mornings, and we'll be back right after this.